Hey, this is Noah. Boys, they're cooking. Nick All-Star Brawl 2 got a gameplay mechanics trailer at EVO, as foretold by their announcement. Every single one of the things that people assumed from watching the initial reveal trailer was true, and then some. So in the video talking about the gameplay mechanics, we got to see primarily the changes made. Among them being changes to how the air dodges work, which now grant you some degree of invincibility, and neutral air dodge, which preserves your momentum, which is a whole bag of worms in itself. They seem to have given tilt attacks and expanded the amount of aerials to put it on par with how Smash typically is. And they have brought shields that are more akin to Smash. A lot of these changes would have one think that they're just trying to make it more like Smash, which, given that this is based on people's feedback from the first game, kind of tracks, because a lot of people who play platform fighters, a lot of the vocal group of people, are kind of petty with, if it's not exactly like Smash, I don't want to play it, but at the same time, if it does look just like Smash, I'm gonna say it's the Smash killer, and then when it's not exactly as perfect as Smash is, I'm getting off track. They went into detail about the slime meter. Among the things you can do with it are Roman cancels, basically, from Guilty Gear, where you could be in the middle of an attack, activate it, and then cancel out the end lag for a move, and then go straight into another one. You can use it for a burst option, in the sense that you can use 2 bars of meter and get out of a combo or an attack for free. You can use it in conjunction with your specials to amp them up in specific ways. Essentially like meter burn specials in other fighting games I will cite, like Street Fighter 6 with the overdrive versions. You can use them in conjunction with your air dash to get an air dash that can immediately be acted out of. All of these additions feel very smart and very calculated. Looking at some examples, Rushdown Revolt is a wonderful game and is very hype-inducing. But what I like about Framemakers is that with Framemakers, it's very dialed back. They were careful about what they added to Smash's formula, and the primary thing being its air dash, where not only is it a wave dash, but you can cancel aerials out of the aerial version. If you land the hit, you're safe. If you don't land the hit, you go into free fall. And you get additional end lag when you land on the ground, if you do. So, what I felt was wise about that decision is that it very carefully added some sugar to the pot. It didn't do too much. It felt very careful. But it expands on it so much with just a simple decision. And what's really cool about this is, while they have given you the entire kitchen sink with Roman cancels, air dashes you can act out of, burst, it's all on a meter. And with this meter means you're not going to be doing this all the time, though the game is built around this. Resource management now comes into play, and you got to make decisions. And I'm here for this so much. With the amount of stuff that's in this game, I could really see myself sinking a lot of time into this one. And while I would never try to throw shade at other platform fighters, at this moment, this game really is at an opportune time to be successful. Because Rivals 2 is not due out until next year, and Multiverses is on hiatus until then as well. This game's going to hit the shelf in October, I believe, so there will be a period of time where it's going to go mostly uncontested in this marketplace. I do think that the audience will not be as intense as Multiverses was, because that is a free game. And this one is not necessarily cheap either. But I do think that there is a lot of potential here, and I really want people to give this a shot and give it a chance. I really find myself thinking that I'm going to sink a lot of time into this. Because yeah, sure, I can get cool combos in Rushdown Revolt. And Framemakers has a very satisfying, simplistic system to it. But those games don't have SpongeBob. And I know that's a stupid thing to say, it's rather cheap. lazy, but like there's a reason that using other IPs, famous ones, is why Smash was so successful in the first place. Sakurai had said in interviews that the whole point of using the Nintendo characters was that we want to make a fighting game, but we need to make sure people are actually going to come to see it. So let's use recognizable faces. This game gets it. And I'm here for it. And also Plankton. Rad. Very cool. He kind of looks like a heavyweight and a grappler. That's interesting. Make him like the exact opposite of what you would expect because he's a small character. I love that. Anyway, what do you guys think of the gameplay mechanics of Nick All-Star Brawl 2? Will you play it? No, I'm not even going to ask that question. Go play it. You're going to play it. And I'm going to fight you. It's going to be easy. This is Noah. Nick Brawl 2. See ya.